What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome to how to grind the brand new league upgrades for Team of the Year. EA have presented us with the Premium Premier League BWSL upgrade, the Premier League BWSL upgrade, and then the same thing again for the French League, the Spanish League, the MLS, and the Bundesliga as well. But of course, guys, it's very important to note and to remember that the Premier League, upon full Team of the Year, will have 9 players in this pack. The La Liga will have 8 players. The Bundesliga, I believe, will only have 1 player. The NWSL will have 2 players. And the MLS as well, obviously, in it. And the other player will be from, well, I can't even remember where it's from. Another team. That's how bad the other player is. Will be from... Jeez, hold on. Let me go on to EA's Twitter because I need to find these teams and tell you where the other player is from. Oh, the French League. Yeah, the French League will have 2 players. Sorry, how could I forget Renard and Karachaoui? So for me, I will only be focusing Premier League because although I would absolutely love an Mbappe or Vinicius Jr. or Jude Bellingham, I want William Saliba. So at this moment in time of recording this video, and when this, for the first like 48 or 72 hours when this video goes live, only Bellingham, Rodri, Palmer, Paraluelo, Reten, and Butelas are in packs. So the only Team of the Years that you can get out of this right now anyway are the 3 from La Liga and 3 from the Premier League, which is why it's best to focus it as well. You'll notice here I've got some things here. I've got lots of things here as part of the grind, but actually not all of this is part of the grind. I just need to show you what is not part of the grind. A lot of people will want to put things into the 81 double. I think the 81 double requires some commons, some rares. Oh no, 6 rares and 8 players. Yeah, ignore this. Oh wow, all my favorites are going to have crashed, aren't they? Ignore the 81 double. It is not worthwhile. Also, I know you guys are going to absolutely want to spam the player pick. Where is it? The 75 plus player pick. EA have done a really good job of convincing people that this is going to be worthwhile because it is only 7 commons and you get yourself a player pick. Now, it's very fair to note that every time you open one of those premium packs, you're going to get 8 commons back. And so you're probably thinking, oh yeah, every one of those I get a player pick. The difference is you get 7 commons and it nets you 1 card. And this isn't like a 78 plus player pick, or it's not a 1 of 5. It's not an 80 plus player pick, 1 of 2. It is the deadest player pick. It is a 1 of 3 75 plus. It is not worth it. Get this as far away from your grind as possible. It is a card sink. You do not want it. The same as the 81 plus. You do not want them. They are terrible value. Like, you will see people will try and convince you that they're fun or whatever. It's not fun. You don't want them. Now you'll notice that I have got the 84x5 and the 85 plus here, and I've also got the 83x10 and the gold upgrade here. The big upgrades, the 84x5, the player pick, and the 83x10s. You can use the good fodder that you get from these in those, carry on the cycle, because if you hit a 84, 85 rated card from the BWSL upgrade, you don't want to put it back in there. You want to use it. You want to use it somewhere fun, which is going to be in here. A lot of people will also be like, "Yep, I don't really have any gold up. I don't even have any rare gold cards. So what about the gold upgrade?" This, again, for this moment, and there's been moments where the gold upgrade is actually really quite handy. But in this moment, the gold upgrade, do not do it. 11 golds for 2 rare golds is not worth it, in my personal opinion. If you are short of rare golds, go and buy them. You are way better putting your commons in here. And the reason why you are way better putting your commons in here is because for this, for 8 common golds, you get yourself 1 rare and 3 commons from the league that you're concentrating towards, which for me, guys, is really, really powerful. Because the reason why I like it better than the other ones is because you're still getting 1 rare, and it is costing you 1 more common to get 1 rare compared to the player pick. but it's a concentrated rare at a specific league, and also it is a you get 3 more commons returned as well. So, it's effectively costing you 5 commons to get a rare, which means for every 10 commons, you're getting 2 rares. So not only is it better value than the player pick, but it's also better value than the gold upgrade. And that is why I wouldn't do the gold upgrade either. And I do quite like the gold upgrade. It has its moments. Now, at this moment in time, guys, you can still buy 75 rated, or you can still buy commons for 350 to 400 coins. Still buy rares for 650 to 700 coins. I don't know if that's going to change significantly or not. It depends how much people have got saved and how prepared people are. But the process here is probably the most simplified it's ever been. It's not difficult, and it doesn't take much thought. All you have to do this time, because of the way that EA have done the splits this time with the amount of commons and rares that you get, all that you have to do this time is just put your rares into the premium one and put your commons into the non-premium one, and that is you. What I would suggest, without any shadow of a doubt, is I would suggest that you save these packs until full release. And the reason why I would suggest that you save them is because it's not worth it. Obviously, if you hit one, it'll be worth it, but it's not worth grinding it all right now. And then when the full team of the year comes out, you're like, damn, I've got no more coins and no more packs. It's not worth it. So how do you actually do the cycle? It's real simple. I will be building in batches of 3s. Where did I get an 8-1x2 from? I can't even remember. I'll personally be building in batches of 3s, and the reason why I'll be building in batches of 3s is because for every 3 premium packs that you build, you will be able to build 3 of the minor packs, and then open those, and off the back of that, you will then have 11. You actually have 12 rares. And so for every 3 that you build, you then get enough rares to build another one. So I'll be doing it in batches of 3s. I will probably be doing it actually in 9s, which is still like batches of 3s. But because if you build 9 of these packs, you can then go and build 3 more off the back of those 9. And off the back of those 3, you can build another one. So for every 9 that you build, you actually get 13 in total. So if you're, even if we say coins go up to, like rare golds go up to 1,000 coins, even if they go up to 1,000 coins, you're looking at about 100,000 coins to build 13 of them. I don't think that's bad. Depending on the drop weight and depending on the other kind of like drop weight of like what other kind of informs you're getting, what other kind of like, are you getting like high rated cards? Like if you're getting walkouts and informs left, right, and center, that's definitely not bad. If you end up just getting absolute trash from it, then yeah, it's going to be super bad. The one beautiful thing about this time around, guys, is that we have duplicate storage. So not only can you store the high rated fodder you get maybe for a Gareth Bale SBC that we all want to see, EA, do you know what I mean? Not only can you store your high rated fodder in there if you want to, historically, we'd open 2 or 3 of these and then you'd get a couple of duplicates. You'd have to go back out into the menus, and that would be a pain in the butt. And it would just be really frustrating to have to do that. And it would be a wind up. It'd be a real struggle to go and do it. Well, now, have we got Bruno Guimaraes there? Now, or is that Casemiro perhaps? Hey, either way, I'll take an 84. Now, if we get some duplicates here, we send them to the duplicate storage, and then we could just very easily reuse them back into the upgrades again afterwards. And so we actually get to open these a little bit quicker compared to where it normally has been. Unfortunately for me right here, oh, that's all right actually. See, an 85 rated is absolutely phenomenal because that's an 85 rated towards one of those 83x10s or 84x5s, which is just really nice. Or even the midfielder. I've got some defender packs here, but the midfielder packs are also back right now as well. So although we didn't hit a walkout, we hit an 85, an 84, some 83s, and yeah, otherwise nothing too grand. Now we've got a Ricardo Pereira duplicate, and so when it comes back to the grind, guys, and again, let me just show you here. We go back into these SBCs, go back into the favorites, go for the PL and BWSL, use squad builder. What we're going to do first of all is go gold common, low to high, ignore position, and storage is going to come from the storage. That way we get rid of all of the ones that we've kind of like just picked up. It keeps your storage clean as well, so that you can, as long as you're only keeping in there like the good fodder, the good fodder cards really is what you want to keep in there. Have I run out? Wow, I've got two. So I've got two left in storage, but they're not from Premier League, so that's okay. And then for the rare golds, the question I think that we're going to get asked the most now is, how far do you go up to building this in terms of the gold rares? And what I mean by how far is, what rating do you go to? I personally will stop at 82s, I think, because I think 83s have quite a lot of value, especially if you're doing like the 83 by 10s. If like I don't really have many 84s, but when I do an 83 by 10, I'll be putting in an 85 or two 85s, one 84, and the rest 83s. So I actually tend to find 83s be quite useful and quite usable. Whereas some other people might just not bother with it, and so oh, that's perfect, the amount of cards right there. And so the situation would be a bit different if you want to get rid of 83s, if you've just got like an absolute abundance of them. And I also think it depends as well, how commonly are you packing 83s out of these? If 83s are coming out of these thick and fast, then absolutely, by all means, go ahead and pop 83s in. But what I personally will be doing right now is building as many of these as I can and saving them. I think I am going to build some La Liga ones, but what I might do is build as many Premier League ones as I can first, because of course I want William Saliba for my Arsenal Evo RTG, and he's the only Arsenal Team of the Year. We've got some past and present Team of the Years, but by the way of Lauren James and an 87 rated, that is fantastic, and Emi Martinez. But he is our first ever actual Team of the Year, and so I really want to pack him. So I think what I will probably do is put everything I've got into the Premier League upgrades. Every coin I've got, every card I get, put it all into the Premier League upgrades. And then when I'm opening the Premier League upgrades, build La Liga upgrades as like the other side of things. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I'll go and build the La Liga upgrades off the cards I get from the Premier League upgrade. Give myself as well a chance at packing those other cards. So as you can see here, we've got another 84 and 83. We've got a walkout there as well. It's a really, really, really simple grind right now, guys. I think the sticking point some people are going to have is, where do I get the cards from? Where do you get them from to start? And some people might look at the provisions pack. I don't think the provisions packs, especially right now, are worthwhile. Definitely not the Team of the Week one. But for 35 rare gold, actually, that's not a bad provisions pack. There's 8 of those, and it expires in 4 hours. 28,000 coins for 35 cards. How much is that per card? 28. I want to do the math. 28,000 divided by 35. That's 800 coins per card. That will do two things. Number one, that should keep the cards on the market no more expensive than 750, 800 coins. But number two, 800 coins per rare gold, that's really good. And then for these ones here, 35 commons for 20,000. That puts it down at 571 coins per card. So the common one, terrible value, right? 35 commons at 20,000 coins is bad, because you could buy commons for 350 to 400 coins, and they're coming in at about 571 coins per card. But this one here, 28,000 coins, 35 rare golds. And I also wonder if from those golds you could see Team of the Weeks. Obviously, you're not going to see high-rated cards. Maybe you won't even be able to see Team of the Weeks because of the rating cap. But I tell you what, that is really good value. I would be inclined to get those constantly, especially if the transfer market sees rare golds go expensive. However, if the rare golds stay at under 700 coins, 800 coins for a rare gold just isn't bad. if the rare golds stay at under 700 coins, which they are in abundance right now, even 650 there, at this moment in time, buy your rare golds on bid for 600 coins or on bin for 650 if you're just lazy. If these push up to 800 coins, go and buy those provisions packs because they're not bad. And yeah, you're gonna have to put some work in. If you got no coins and you got no cards, you're really gonna have to put some work in. Go and play champs, rivals, squad battles, get your rewards in. Go and make sure that you're filling your club up in every possible way that you can. And there's some like good ways to get some cards into your club right now with objectives. There's an insane amount of objectives there. You got the rush objectives, which gives you an 80 by 10, an 83 by 3, and some other packs as well, including the pick. Another 80 by 3, 82 by 3 there. In terms of seasonal, there's a whole bunch of objectives in there. In terms of live, you've got the daily play stuff that gives you packs every day, which is obviously quite nice. The summer of football stuff gives you like the midfielders pack there, but gives you some good stuff in here as well. They're actually defending midfielders cup. The team of the year cup that just came in is pretty good. It gives a 50k pack in there at some point as well, which is good for getting 12 players and getting your first one in there. So there's no excuses to not be able to actually go and pick up the cards to be able to complete this. But the bottom line is you might end up needing coins. And the best way to get coins is to play champs and rivals, get your rewards in. And of course, if you're really impatient or you really just don't have the facilities to go and do that, these provisions packs at 275 FC points, 35 rare golds. I would never like necessarily be somebody that like really pushes for people to go and do that, but for £20 that's enough FC points for you to get 10 of those provision packs. That's 350 rare gold cards for £20. Is it worth it? Probably not, but for some people, time is money, and not everybody has the ability to sit on the game and grind and farm and buy players and put them into the SBCs. For a lot of people, they just want that quick option, that easy, very like, let me just go and do this. It's not a bad option. The halftime rare gold provisions is not a bad option. It's there for 4. Oh wow, I thought they was there for 4 hours. I don't know where I read that. I've got it wrong, haven't I? They are there for 4 more days. So that will again give a nice indication of where does the price of the golds go if this could be good eventually in any case. And to make sure that you're continuing to get good stuff out of your account, 10 coin packs and 30 coin packs are showing up in the store pretty sporadically. I can't figure out the rotation between them. But make sure you go and get your 10 coin pack and 30 coin packs. It's just, A, it's a shot at a team of the year. And B, it's just some bonus cards for a short amount of coins, which everybody loves. And so that, guys, is how to grind. It's very easy this year. I don't need some in-depth hour-long video. It's really, really simple. There's nothing more really needs to be said, but that is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. For now, guys, I'm out. Peace.